What's up, guys? It's Radio DJs React. I am Mo. That is Tyler.
What's up?
And we are coming with a reaction today that I'm pretty sure a lot of people have probably been expecting to come. We've had several people ask us to do this artist.
Yeah, in person. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, in person, actually.
Yeah,
Somebody asked me in person the other day, hey, have you reacted to any of this guy's songs? And we haven't yet. And so now we're getting to it. It is Tom MacDonald.
Featuring John Rich, which... that's big and rich.
That's big and rich, right? I love Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy.
There's another song.
Believe it or not. Now, I want to say that's the only one that I remember by them right off the top of my head. But funny story, I won lip sync battle at the Electric Cowboy by singing Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy. And I even had the cowboy outfit on.
Yeah.
And I had a girl come and jump on my back.
Yeah.
Because she was riding the cowboy while I was lip syncing the song. And I won first place for that. So,
thanks, John Rich. Appreciate that.
Big thanks, John Rich. I won like $100 that night.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. It was
That's
pretty
awesome.
good prize.
All right, so obviously John Rich is doing, I guess, just like a solo thing with Tom, doing a collab. It's End of the World just came out this morning. Mm-hmm. Very interested to see, because you can see the imagery on the screen right now.
There's a lot going on the screen right now. Yeah,
I see a UFO. I see John Rich looking like he's a god in the mountains.
In the mountains.
Like, he's like John Denver up there.
That's a very popular. Is that who that was? That John Denver? I don't know who.
He's saying Rocky Mountain High and all that stuff.
Oh, okay, is that the famous shot? That shot is him. I don't know who it is, but that's a really famous shot. Like you see it all over the place.
Like Mufasa?
Well, no, there was more clouds with Mufasa.
Oh, that's true. That's true. And Tom's looking like he literally went to Graceland in Memphis and grabbed one of Elvis's costumes, dude. I love it though.
Yeah, I'm digging the visuals so far. So I'm looking forward to trying this out. Let's see what let's see what it's all about.
All right, here we go. Tom MacDonald, End of the World, featuring John Rich.
I know the end is near, the television telling lies. I know for sure the revolution won't be televised. I know that we've been waiting patiently for better times. We fell asleep and men are blind, can't recognize it's genocide. Feel like the bomb about to drop out of the clouds. Another virus going airborne, go hide inside your house. Farmers watching crops die, they drying up with droughts. Angry people forming crowds and trying to burn the cities down. This is Armageddon, martial law for our protection. I talk to God, but it's long distance and I lost reception. Forest fires and oil spills are the...
I like that line.
That was a good line.
Trying to talk to God, but I lost reception.
Yeah, but it's long distance. I lost reception.
Yeah.
I like that line. It was a good bar. And so far, I'm digging it so far. I mean, he's I'm trying to keep up with everything. He's got a little bit of speed to him on this one, but I'm trying to keep up with everything he's saying. But it sounds like the overall idea of this is it kind of follows the name of the song, End of the World. You know, he's talking about all these just the different things that are going on in the world. I think this UFO thing is topical because I want to say I saw recently they finally uncovered some documents or released some documents that said that there were actual UFOs finally or something
Actually,
like that.
they did it during quarantine. Like I think it was during quarantine.
Okay.
And there was something else going on. You know how they do that.
There was something recent with UFOs, I thought, but I don't pay a lot of attention to it. So
I try not either because when we were growing up, we always saw those things at the newsstands.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
Those
check
fake,
out at the grocery store.
The fake magazines.
I used to always.
But there were people that would buy the hell out of those.
I don't understand it. It looks like they did a fake newspaper too. That's awesome. I believe this is Tom MacDonald's dad.
Oh, the guy playing the
because I told you I was watching his live. He said his parents helped him out in this video.
Oh, cool!
A couple nights ago, he was doing his live. So I'm gonna rewind it a little bit because I want to hear some more of these lines.
Droughts, angry people forming crowds and trying to burn the cities down. This is Armageddon, martial law for our protection. I talk to God, but it's long distance and I lost reception. Forest fires and oil spills are the awful lessons. I'm just waiting for the devil to take over heaven. This is biblical, I swear it's in the Bible. We keep killing one another and we dying for survival. We used to fight for peace, we put our flowers in their rifles. Now we're about to be extinct, every man, woman, and child.
If it's the end of the world, I will do better next time. Oh yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it. If it's the end of the world, I know that I have lived my life to the fullest. Yeah.
Dude, this video is crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
I'm trying to pay attention to the video and listen to the lyrics at the same time because Tom always has like meaningful lyrics, in my opinion. Like he's saying some stuff with some intent that it's like you got to listen to it. Like most good rappers.
I'll be honest, I don't really listen to him at all. So this is a newer experience for me.
Well, y'all give him warm welcomes.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
If it's the end of the world, I know that I have lived my life to the fullest.
It looks like Tennessee.
It does.
We stood on top of mountains. We've been to space before. We had our dogs and houses. We dug up dinosaurs. We built those bombs are dropping. We fought in all their wars. Now that the sky's falling, what did we do it for?
So he said something about we fought in all their wars, and then why did we do it? What did we do that for?
Yeah.
He's kind of like he's taking what we've done as a society and then relating it to it being the end of the world.
Now, what do we show for all the things that we've done?
Yes,
as humanity,
right.
As a whole, how the world's ending. How do we? What do we have to show for all this?
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Let's keep this going. So far, we got one verse down. I pulled up the lyrics. That's what I was looking at my phone for. I'm trying to see it. He's essentially going through everything about the TV lying to us. The revolution won't be televised. We're patiently waiting for better times, but there's things going on that we're not recognizing. So it's pretty much par for the course of a regular Tom MacDonald song. He finds ways to say the same thing, but in different ways, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Now that the sky's falling, what did we do it for?
Feels like the end is near, our freedom's disappearing. People playing God, call it genetic engineering. Media misleading us and evil's interfering, while the government we need became the power that we're fearing. Our billionaires are going to space, don't blame them for leaving. Birds are falling off the air, fish washing up on our beaches. This is end times, humans got a deadline. Children are the future till we ruin them with headlines. Should be past their bedtime, but everyone's woke. They told us chase a dollar that made everyone broke. I feel like cryptocurrency is probably our last financial hope. Soon enough, the government will leave your bank account froze.
That's pretty. It's pretty topical right there, because I was telling you the other day there was some major banks that had collapsed. Silicon Valley is one of them, and it's the second largest bank in history to collapse. Like if we were to put 2008's collapse of banks, which you remember 2008.
I'll be honest with you, I am completely oblivious when it comes to this kind of stuff.
There was a really bad recession in 2007, 2008, where the housing crisis hit pretty hard. There's a lot of foreclosures. A lot of people lost their jobs. The unemployment rate went to like 8%. People couldn't really get jobs, number one, or pay their bills. I mean, it was a rough time, and a lot of that had to do with the banking system and how they were mortgaging out all these loans to the houses. So
I remember watching an interview at some point, and a guy was talking about that.
Yeah. There's a lot more than what I just said, by the way. So it's people in the comments, calm down. I understand it, but there's just a lot to go down.
Yeah.
So, however, what happened recently was that this bank collapsed, and it's the second largest. Like the entire banking system in 2008, this is almost like 80% of that total assets, like that amount of money that has already collapsed, and there's other dominoes are falling, so to speak. So he's kind of.
I wish I knew what that meant. I just don't research stuff like that enough. Maybe, and hey, that might be a bad thing. I don't know, but I wish I knew what that meant. You know what I mean? But
it's just
this ain't. I know this ain't the time to get the full explanation.
No, yeah. But anyways, he's being very topical. Is my point. And,
gotcha.
And that's I think that's one of his things that I actually enjoy. It's like it's not that he is just saying one-liners, that I don't know, maybe that anyone could say that are generic and evergreen. He's actually bringing up things like he's understanding it and watching it, like he just mentioned cryptocurrency.
I heard that line too, and I don't actually. That's another thing that I did invest in Dogecoin at one point, just because everybody was like, "You got to buy Doge, buy Doge,"
right?
And now that shit's gone. It pops up on my phone every now and again. I'm like, screw that. I'm gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it there. Maybe 10 years from now, who knows? It might blow up and I'll get rich off of that little 80 shares I got or whatever.
I think you need more than that. I think you need more than that, bud. But so I mean, that's, opinions aside, I mean, that would take a longer conversation. Let's keep going back on the song.
They bedtime, but everyone's woke. They told us chase a dollar that made everyone broke. I feel like cryptocurrency is probably our last financial hope. Soon enough, the government will leave your bank account froze. Judgment day is coming. You can run or you can stand and fight. Panic in the dark or lead rebellions by the candlelight. This ain't your granddaddy's planet Earth. It's black and white. The end is coming. I'll see y'all in the afterlife.
What do you say there? This isn't your granddaddy's
Earth.
Earth?
This ain't your granddaddy's Earth.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Black and white. The end is coming. I'll see y'all in the afterlife.
It's the end of the world. I will do better next time. Oh yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it. If it's the end of the world.
Yeah, that looks like his dad, because I've seen a picture of his dad. I'm pretty sure that's him. But it's funny.
If it's the end of the world, I know that I have lived my life.
$500 for tinfoil.
It's like the coronavirus. Remember the toilet paper?
Oh yes, dude, it was insane.
It's for some reason we as a human race, we like resort to like even people that are against capitalism.
Stop piling on stuff.
We get really like into capitalism when there's supply and demand issues. $500. That's not even like that's cheap compared to what it would probably be like in real life. If someone was saying the end is near, like that newspaper was really out.
If things like this started really going down.
Yeah, I need your daughter or something like that.
Yeah. I need
Something
your
ridiculous.
firstborn child for this tinfoil.
Yeah, exactly.
I have lived my life to the fullest. Yeah, the fullest. We stood on top of mountains. We've been to space before. We had our dogs and houses.
I'm actually starting to like this chorus a little bit more the third time around. Or is this the second? Might be the third. I don't know. But I'm starting to like this chorus a little bit more as the song progresses. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you hear something and like when we do these reactions, it's like the first time, and then there's some other artists that I listen to, like that same song a couple more times, like, I was kind of harsh on them. Now I like it.
Now you like it.
Yeah.
Fullest. We stood on top of mountains. We've been to space before. We had our dogs and houses. We dug up dinosaurs. We built those bombs are dropping. We fought in all their wars. Now that the sky's falling, what did we do? It's the end of the world as we know it. It's our fault that
Oh, they're coming back. Uh-oh.
Did you just throw a rock at it?
Yeah.
That's great. This is kind of giving...
They pissed the aliens off.
This is kind of giving me REM vibes. Like it's the end of the world as we know it.
Yeah.
It's got that same... it's even got the same words there, too. But, like that goes to show you, like, every generation has this saying of, like, oh, man, things are getting bad, dude.
Yeah,
and it's not the first time, so if there are young people watching freaking out
Wasn't
about this...
that the same idea behind St. Elmo's Fire?
I believe so.
Yeah.
And he did mention something about putting flowers and guns to it in this in one. I think it was the second.
Yeah,
verse.
I didn't know what the significance of that was.
That was the '60s during the Vietnam War, I believe. I think.
Okay.
I know it was around that era.
I heard that line, but I didn't know what the significance was.
I might be wrong there.
It.
Comment if I'm wrong there. I mean, don't be mean to me, please.
Please don't hurt his
Don't
feelings.
hurt my feelings. But yeah, so like I think he's kind of like painting a picture here that it was once like this, but now it's like this. But reality, though, if we're really going to be honest, there's always been this type of energy.
Yeah.
It's always happening. I mean, you can go all the way back to the 1920s, not these 20s.
Yeah, the 20s we're currently in.
Yeah, exactly.
The end of the world as we know it.
They stopped immediately.
I love that part. And the cow drops.
While we look down at our phones, they'll drop a bomb from a drone, then an explosion. We should have known it.
Oh, damn.
We stood on top of mountains. We've been to space before. We had our dogs and houses. We dug up dinosaurs.
Why does he run like that?
I don't know.
What is he doing?
So hilarious,
bro. Why does he run like that? Oh my gosh, I gotta watch
John
that again.
Rich's run, dude, is hilarious,
like,
bro.
He was like wearing a vest or something. He couldn't move in it, like, or the coat was too tight or something.
Oh god.
The sky's falling. What did we do it for?
That's totally out of Elvis's collection.
Did you fast forward instead of rewinding?
I thought I rewound it.
Jeez, I was like, wait a minute.
Let's go back.
This yet.
Damn it! Look at this. Look at this run.
Now that the sky's falling, what did we do it for?
Man,
That's a great video.
yeah, I really like it.
So Nova is his girlfriend. I don't know who Jared Potter is, but I'm assuming he's probably from John Rich's camp or something. It looks like they shot it independently, like different from each other. Because it looks
You
like
think so?
It looks like John was in Tennessee with that barn and everything.
Yeah.
And then he was somewhere else, like on a green screen
Nevada
or
or something.
Nevada. No, I think all of that was a green screen.
Oh,
I don't
that
know.
makes sense. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know how to make videos.
I don't either. Somehow these get up.
Make sure we don't miss anything, because remember, we missed something on the NF video. I mean, not NF. That we missed something on the J Hope video when they met on the roof and people were like, "You ended it too early."
Oh yeah.
So let's make sure we play it all the way through. We don't miss something here.
Okay. The Earth just evaporated. No, that's it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He
Maybe we didn't.
usually ends the songs with his like socials and all that stuff.
Okay, cool. We'll make sure we didn't miss anything.
I love that video. The video really made that song even better to enjoy. I'm not saying that I wouldn't listen to it, but that video was.
The video was very entertaining.
It's super entertaining.
It was very, very entertaining.
Yeah, it really.
I was trying to. Why were the cows the only thing they were taking?
I don't know.
Like,
no, they
the
took
aliens
some people.
like milk. Oh, they did take some people. Okay.
You remember when the inner cities?
Oh, in the
they
inner
were,
city.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, and they were trying to take Tom at one point, and they started running. They'd lasering him later. That video must have took some serious time to really make and develop. So kudos to Nova and who was the other guy? Jared
Potter.
Yeah, kudos to you too. But I really like that video. I mean, the song was good. I like the addition of John Rich.
Yeah, it sounded. It honestly, what's crazy is it didn't sound like they didn't belong together.
Right.
I hope I'm wording that right.
Right.
But it like sometimes you hear two artists on a song together or two groups or whatever, and it just doesn't mesh well.
Yeah.
For some reason, this didn't sound like that. It sounded like they sounded perfectly fine together.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the lyrics, I briefed over them. I mean, there was a lot of good lines.
There were some good lines in there.
There's some good lines from Tom, and I really like the chorus, like the second or third time around. So we're gonna rate this song 1 through 10. If you haven't watched our videos before, we usually rate the songs after we watch the video.
I'll go first, but just because we've talked about this off camera and stuff like that. I wouldn't consider myself the biggest Tom MacDonald fan, and maybe, hey, rip me if you want to. That's fine. We're not going to go into all the details
like John,
on that because we'd be here forever. But I did enjoy this song. I really enjoy the video. I thought they sounded great together. I know, maybe other people may disagree with me on that, but I thought that it worked out for me. So. Yeah. I'm not going to go too high or too low. I think I'm going to go kind of middle of the road on this one because, like I said, I did enjoy it. And I'm not judging based on how I, think of anything else other than this song. So I'm going to go 6.5.
6.5?
Yeah.
I'm not going to go too far ahead or up from you, actually. I take a lot of things into account. It's a good song. Mm-hmm. However... I was kind of expecting something different, to be honest.
You were expecting something more controversial.
Yeah, maybe so, but also I know that he was kind of like beefing with some radio stations, and I was really hoping, because we're ex-radio DJs, by the way, I was really hoping he was going to take a big old shot at radio. I was just hoping.
I was not hoping that, just to be clear. I didn't. I had nothing to do with him saying that.
But no, that's what I was hoping, because Canadian radio really screwed him over.
I know you did tell me the story about what happened to him in Canada,
and it wasn't surprising, to be honest. But at the same time, it still would. I I was mad for him. Like, man, that's unfair. However, I'm still going to rate this 6.7.
Okay,
6.7. I think that's a good score.
Yeah, I think we were pretty fair on it. I'm actually happy that it wasn't super controversial. If I'm being 100% honest,
yeah,
I liked that it had a good message. It was a message that a lot of people can relate to, and that there wasn't like a side, so to speak, chosen in this, or whether you're left or right, or you're this or that or whatever. Like this was just an overall feeling. Things are going crazy in this world, right, and we've got to look at what's happening.
And it makes me want to.
So I appreciate that about the song.
Yeah, I do too, and it makes me want to really listen to REM now. It really does.
Go listen to some REM.
Yeah, I mean, because that dude starts spitting in that song. I don't know if you remember.
I have to go back and listen to it now. Yes. Oh, I do remember that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of RE, just because we're here, and this would be a fun little tidbit for you guys. So this has nothing to do with Tom MacDonald or REM for that matter.
Yeah.
But we were just talking about us being radio DJs, and so I got to give you guys a funny story. Here's a little tidbit to take away with this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Radio DJs React, by the way. And we'll try to throw in some of these tidbits every now and again, something funny,
maybe so.
Funny story. But RE, you said REM, right?
Yeah.
So, funny story. When I first, I started off in radio as a part-time promotions assistant, right? So I was putting gas in the vans. I was setting up for the actual on-air people to go and do their live broadcasts to other places and stuff like that. That's the guy I was. And then I finally was able to get on air. And so I was on air on an oldie station. This station played 70s, 80s, and 90s at night, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm familiar with some of the artists from those time frames, the Billy Joels and the Michael Jacksons and Prince, and some of these names I was very familiar with, but others I wasn't. And so I was saying, I was introducing REO Speedwagon. I was introducing their songs as Rio Speedwagon. I was saying Rio Speedwagon.
Oh man,
on air, right? And then finally somebody emailed the station like 2 months in,
and nobody was
like, somebody was like, "Hey, I don't know if you guys know, but your nighttime guy is mispronouncing REO Speedwagon. He's calling him Rio."
Look, I don't know what's more disappointing, the fact that it took 2 months?
2 months for somebody to catch
or
it.
Nobody at the station listened to you.
We just throw that guy on. It's 8 p.m. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. It's a starter. Starter
He's
shift.
a starter. Oh, yeah. So I had to share that guy because hearing REM just made me think of REO Speedwagon. And there you go. There's a little tidbit for you guys at the end of the Tom MacDonald and John Rich Into the World video. I thought that was going to be the end of my radio world.